So these men know that I'm just conversing to be polite, but I don't want you. Hi Dawnies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, I ask you to please like, subscribe, and share because you're helping this disabled by watching my fables so I don't have to beg you. So here we go again. These men in Atlanta are relentless. It's annoying. Who raised y'all? Okay, so I was on the bus one day, and I travel with my little buggy, as they say south, buggy. So this woman and I were discussing our buggies because she had the one that had like this extra compartment where you could put your purse, so you don't have to reach all the way down to the floor to get your purse. Also, she had this bag that I need instead of using a garbage bag to just close her contents. So we were discussing that, and we were just talking about my cane. As you know, my cane is blinged out or diamond encrusted, and I'll have a picture of my cane somewhere around here so you can see it, or you can check out this video. Anyway, so we were just talking about that, and then this man chimed in and he started talking, and I thought he was talking to both of us. But then, I think the bus ride was probably about 45 minutes. I was coming from Decatur going to 5 Points. So as we're talking, this man decides to tell me all about his life. He, of course, asked me if I had a man. They love asking that question. And he was saying that he just got divorced after 50 years of marriage. So therefore, you technically could be 70 if you've been married for 50 years. Unless you started, I don't know, but I'm just trying to do the math. So therefore, I don't know what you're talking to me for. But anyway, so like I said, he was telling me about he divorced his wife after 50 years, but he's got a new one, and the wife got whatever she got or whatever, and he owns his house right out, and he's on land, and yada yada yada, and his kids are doing well, and they go to Ivy League college, and some are professionals, and just on and on and on and on. And I don't know why my camera's freezing up, but we're gonna keep going. And as I mentioned, he asked if I had a man. I need to start lying, because once you say you don't have one, they think that's a buy-in to like just creep in. And I'm like, that doesn't mean I'm interested just because I don't have a man. I mean, yeah, I would like one, but kind of like in my age bracket, because we've already tried the man that was 15 years older than me, and that didn't work out at all. And then the man asked me like what kind of things I like to do, like do I like to eat, do I like to go out, yada yada yada. And I pretty much told him that I'm a homebody because, well, I didn't tell him. He should have known I was disabled. I have a cane and a walker. Anyway, but I was like, yeah, I'm pretty much a homebody. I'm content being at home. Well, that's not the life. You need to get out and do something. I was like, you know what? I started quoting John 10:10, like, why can't I remember what it is? I know it's John 10:10, but live my life more abundantly, as Jesus said. I'm paraphrasing. I'll have the right scripture right here, so I won't be misquoting scriptures. But anyway, I said that to him, but that still didn't matter to him. He was still trying to plead his case, high-sighing on all these great attributes about him. But you just told me you divorced your wife for 50 years and you already have a woman. So why are you still trying to impress me? I'm not impressed, sir. Go on about your business. So like I said, this is about I think it's a 40-minute ride. I've never timed it, but we're on the bus for a while. So before we can get to 5 Points, I think we were like maybe three stops away from 5 Points, and I guess he realized that I'm just not buying what he's dishing. I'm good, sir, I'm good. So he's like, okay, nice talking to you, and he goes to the back of the bus, and I'm thinking he's getting off the bus. But lo and behold, I realized he just tucked his tail between his legs and went to the back of the bus when he realized, I don't care what you're talking about. I'm not interested, sir. I'm just trying to be kind and polite. But no, I'm not interested. And so he eventually got off at 5 points. It was just amazing. That whole ride. He was really, really trying to plead his case. I'm like, what's wrong with y'all? Woo! I don't know what the air is out here, but I can't wait to get out of here. As soon as my case is done, I don't like Georgia. I'm just gonna say it. I don't like it. So let's talk about this other guy. We'll just have two stories in one because it's the same subject, right? So another time I was coming back from one of my many doctor's appointments, and it's, you know, it's scalding hot out here. Now, if you're watching this video and it's like winter, just know I pre-recorded this because I don't know where I'll be living. But I can schedule my videos ahead of time, so I'm just making a batch of videos so I can at least have videos out for the end of the year. Anyway, so I was coming back from one of my doctor's appointments. It was scorching hot outside. And I had, once I got on the bus, I had a Gatorade that I had taken out the freezer. And it was nice and slushy, and it was just perfect for the hot weather. So I'm drinking it. This man's talking to me, and he's like, oh, that's nice and cool for the hot weather, yada, yada, yada. And I just, you know, I need to find the fine line between being a Christian and being hood, so these men know that I'm just conversing to be polite, but I don't want you. I don't want you. Just because I'm saying hi and holding a conversation does not give you buy-in to think that I want you. And I'm going to get into why I'm saying that. So we're conversing about the heat and what have you, and then he had the nerve to ask me if I'm married. And I'm like, no, not at all. And I guess from the look at my face, he's like, oh, you're done with that. And I'm thinking to myself, no, I don't want to talk to you, and no, I'm not interested. I need to start lying, but then that's not righteous. But they just need to stop. Anyway, thank you. So thanks goodness my stop was coming, but then before I can get to my stop, he's like, well, do you like buffets? Because this one place over here has a good buffet and da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, no, not really. I guess the only thing to do out here is eat, huh? And that other man was talking about soul food and Red Lobster. Now this man's talking about buffets. I know I'm fat, but I need to get this weight off, so no, I don't eat buffets or greasy food or food that's gonna cause more. Well, let me take that back. I love sweets though. I need to get rid of that, but I digress as usual. So I'm like, no, I'm good. So like I said, thank goodness my stop was the next stop. I was able to dodge that bullet, didn't have to converse with him any longer and really hurt his feelings to let him know that I'm not interested. I remember one time when I was in Vegas, I told this man I wasn't interested, and he's like, why not? And he was high as he wanted to be. You know what? I say it's Georgia, but the people in Vegas were crazy too. I don't know. Maybe it's just being on public transportation. They got to shoot their shot, right? But like I said, prayerfully, I'll be out of Georgia soon. The things out here are just not what it's meant to be. Even talking to my one of the nurses at another location, she was saying it's not the federal government, it's not the man that's in the White House, it's the state of Georgia. This is like the worst place to be. So yeah, I need to get out of here. Now, speaking back on these men and how I said I need to learn how to find that fine line between being a Christian and hood, as Betty Wright says, you can't show your teeth at every guy you meet. Anyway, Dawnies, remember to toast to life. It always makes for a great story. Please remember to like and share this video. Check out my other content on the channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell, and I'll see you next week. Bye.